Peace and blessings, Gemini. This is your March 24th through March 31st reading, and I have the cards laid out. It was pretty much easier for me to do it this way, being so I'm kind of pressed for time, and I'm sure you'd appreciate it as well because you don't have to sit through my shuffling. And I went on ahead and took the time to draw out your tarot and your oracle cards. And feel free to pretty much like, comment, and subscribe to my page if you're not already subscribed and you just so happen to bump by me on YouTube. Feel free to leave a comment. For those of you who are subscribers, I'm back and I feel good about being back. I had to take a little break, and I'm glad to be back. So thank you for joining me on Facebook. For those of you who are subscribers and have found me on Facebook, that's what I meant to say, Facebook, and have booked me for private readings. I am still doing private readings, so you know, feel free to reach out to me on Facebook. And I'm going to start with your oracle cards, okay? You have here on the board a very interesting story that it's kind of like sticking out to me some in the emotional. It's a lot of water here, okay? So, Gemini, I think that you may be feeling a bit distant right now in your emotions a bit at this end of the month. Okay? You have the warrior. Okay? The warrior is just here to remind you that life is about learning, life is about discerning, and it's about discerning who is true and who isn't. Okay? Think about how committed you are to others, and then think about if you have that same commitment with regards to your own self. Okay? And then you have the risk card. Okay? So when you're able to discern whether or not you're committed to your own path and your own truths, you'll be able to take that risk, and only then will you be able to prove to yourself that you are strong enough, wise enough, brave enough, whatever it is you need to give yourself a boost in whatever area of your life that needs that boost of confidence is what Spirit is talking about here. And again, it's all up in the air, like Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius energy here. Okay? Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. This is your energy as well. You're an air sign. Okay? So this is saying, whatever plans you want to make, do the assessments, calculate, have those discussions you need to have with persons that are of, importance right now. Have those important discussions with people that you need to have those discussions with, and then make a decision. Okay? You have the energy invisible, so this is you needing to take a step back, just a little bit before you move, before you make your move. Not to try and figure everything out with complicated coming right beneath this invisible card. Not to try and figure everything out, okay? Because everything isn't meant to be figured out all at once. You have to do what you can right now with what you do have an understanding of, and then everything else will open up to you. Okay, so one step at a time. Don't try and take all of the steps all at once. You'll just burn yourself out. You won't get it. It doesn't work like that for any of us, you know. Now down here you have the Six of Baskets. The Six of Baskets, that is, excuse me, Scorpio's energy. You have the Big Queen, which is the Empress in the regular tarot. She is the Empress, and the Empress represents Venus. You have the Three of Baskets, which represents Cancer. Okay, so that's home and security. And here you have Scorpio. Let's see, yeah, you have Scorpio energy there. And Scorpio deals with transformation and death and, things of that nature. You have Pisces energy here with the Eight of Baskets. You can see that. Pisces energy. You have Black Hermit, which is Mercury energy with, this being the card. And the Tarot will be the Magician. You have the Father of Baskets. Okay. The Father of Baskets is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Then you have the Seven of Coins energy. Seven of Coins is Taurus energy. That deals with, stability. Having what it is you feel as though you need to survive, and having those luxuries in life that Taurus enjoys. Daughter of Coins. This is Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. The grandchildren. Okay. The grandchildren is that, I believe, of the star. Okay. The star is that this card throws me off sometimes. So we have like a few situations here. Okay, to begin and to jump out. The six of baskets energy. Okay, Six of Baskets. Some of you are really nostalgic at this moment, where you could be in your thoughts and emotions with regards to a past lover, a past life, a past time. Okay, childhood memories is here. Good old days is here. Some of you could be making peace with the past with regards to this card. Some of you desire rekindling an old flame. Some of you have made peace with the past and have cleared your conscience with this card. Okay. The Big Queen. Look how beautiful she is. See the Big Queen? The Big Queen's energy, like I said it before, is the Empress. She brings to mind some questions, some definite questions. What aspect of your life are you nurturing at this moment and the most? Okay. For some of you, it could be along the lines of, what does your mother think about this, or your mother figure? What would she think about all of this? As you're reminiscing about the past and things of this nature, you could be looking for outside approval with the Big Mama card, the Big Queen card. That's not Big Mama, that's Big Queen. This deck actually does have a Big Mama. I think the Big Mama in this deck is the Sun card. The Three of Baskets. This again is that good old days energy, so to speak, because we have this nostalgia here, and you're reminiscing about, the things that you've nurtured in your life, the things that you've, pretty much supported the most in your life, and with regards to this kindling of this relationship, or with regards to childhood memories and people in your past who were cherished and dear to you. This Three of Cups energy is that of you wanting to spend time with someone from your past. You possibly wanting to spend time with your mother. Okay? Three of Baskets. Okay? So that energy there, you could be thinking about, rekindling it with someone who you felt was a team player, who totally had your back, but for some reason at that time you couldn't grow together. So you may be wanting to restart something with that person because you saw that person's value, okay? And they still value you, possibly. The Eight of Baskets energy, you see? This is right beneath the Six of Baskets, which means you left it behind, as I was stating before. You left it behind. Some of you left a house behind, with regards to a mother being there. You left the home. You left the nest. Okay? For others of you, you left a relationship that you nurtured with someone that you truly loved and cared for. You cherished. You left it behind. For whatever reason, irreconcilable differences. Okay? Some of you could have a parent that isn't well, and because you were grown, you still left. No hard feelings. We all have to leave the nest, right? Some of you left to seek the truth. Some of you left to pretty much find out what was true for you. What's more important for you? You weren't ready for the next level in life until you were able to further develop who you are as a person. Okay? So maybe this was a love that started off really young and you left it behind so that you could grow and mature. Come back a stronger man or a stronger woman, a wiser woman or a wiser man. A person experienced in life. Okay? Some of you relocated, moved away. Some of you outgrown a relationship, and that's what pretty much had you move away. Okay, you outgrew the person. And it happens. It definitely happens. It happens all the time. We have children sometimes with people that we outgrow. We marry people and still eventually, sometimes, I'm not going to say eventually, I'll say eventually we grow up and leave the home, but sometimes we marry people, we commit ourselves to other people and situations, and not just people, sometimes situations, even jobs, we outgrow those positions. We mature, we become developed, right? Skilled, right? It's like when you're on a job and a boss no longer has to look over your shoulder to see if you're getting the job done right. It's because you've matured, right? They don't have to. Because you are developed. Now, Black Herman being here directly under Big Mama, Black Herman represents the magician. Okay, as I stated before, right underneath Black Mama, the Big Mama, the Big Queen. I keep calling her Big Mama and Big Queen and Black Mama. Y'all forgive me. This is a new deck. This is a new deck for me. I'm going to get this together as best as I can. That's why I'm working with it as much as possible right about now, because I'm really, 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 really loving this deck. I'm not offended by calling her Black Mama. She is beautiful. I actually love this card. So I have a Black Mama. doesn't bother me. But I'm getting kind of tongue-tied. It's late. Okay. The Big Queen is right above Black Hermit. That's where I got that from. Okay. So Black Hermit is typically the magician. He's right next to, the Eight of Baskets, where the Eight of Baskets is leaving home or leaving a relationship, leaving a situation, leaving a job, right? And the confidence is there to do so because with the magician, everything that you need is already within you. Your talents, your gifts, your skills. Some things may be needing more development or whatever have you, but you still have it, so you can use it and grow as you go, right? You have what it takes to manifest whatever it is you desire by putting your skills and your talents to good use. How committed are you to your talents is what this card is saying. If you have a plan, you stick to it. When you leave the nest or when you leave a relationship, it's like, you have a plan, you stick to that, right? But sometimes people leave and they want to come back because they think they left a door open, or they may have truly made a mistake in leaving the first time around. So now you have Father of Baskets. Father of Baskets, this pretty much tells who you are or who someone important is in your life, right? Is what this card will represent. This is an honest person. This is a reliable person. This is a person of wise counsel. This is a tolerant person and a generous person. You got it. The Seven of Coins being right underneath the Eight of Baskets and the Six of Baskets. Okay. You're looking for a return on investments. Even though you walked away from a situation, you're looking for what has changed, what has improved since I was gone. What are you going to do different? What are we going to be doing differently this time that we haven't already done? But if you were happy with this person to begin with and you just needed to grow, and it wasn't that person's fault, the reason why you left, and you shouldn't hold them to being more than what they were when you left, because you were satisfied with them. It was you that you weren't satisfied. Take that, whoever needed to hear that. Okay, it doesn't apply to everybody, but somebody really needed to hear that. Spirit just let that blurt right on out, so I just let it come on out. This is a slow and steady progress card. As you left a situation, you're making slow and steady progress for those who decided not to double back. For those of you who decided to keep on going, keep on moving. Okay? Slow and steady progress. Some of you feel like this connection was a waste of your energy. Okay? Some of you are pretty much reaping what you sown. You're like, you know what? I knew I should have never even been with you. I knew I should have never went back. I knew I should have, woulda, coulda. Right? We do it all the time. It's okay. Then you have the Daughter of Coins energy here. Okay. Right next to the, Seven of Coins. The Daughter of Coins energy is out here. Y'all see it? And this is a card that says not to overlook the mundane. It's about the little things. What is her song called? It's the little things. Da, 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 da. Heather Headley. Listen to that song. It's the little things It's the little things and the joy it brings. Listen to that song by Heather Headley. Okay? You're looking for a return in investments and you're making slow and steady progress towards your goals. Okay? Sometimes this card represents a fruitless endeavor, right? Not to overlook the little things, the mundane aspects of your life. No, not to overlook the mundane aspects of your life, because it's the little things that matter the most, is what I'm saying here. Not to overlook the mundane aspects of your life, because it is the little things that matters most of all. It's the little things and the joy it brings. Heather Headley. I'm going to play that song. Oh, it's a beautiful song. The Grandchildren. What can I do to regain hope? What can I do to regain hope? All things will turn out the way you want it to, eventually. Slow and steady is the name of this game. Okay? Relief from stress and negativity and despair. This card is representing relief being on its way. Stress being relieved. Despair being relieved. Get inspired is what this card is saying. Alright, Gemini? So, this was a beautiful reading, I believe. I'm going to go ahead and post that song to my group and post this video to my group as well. See who it applies to and if it resonated with them. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe to my page. If you would like to book a personal reading, you may do so. Thank you for tuning in. Divine peace and blessings, and good night, Gemini.